profile of Professor Mrs. Kehinde O Olayinka. Professor Kehinde O Olayinka is the first professor of analytical and environmental chemistry at the University of Lagos. She obtained a Bachelor of Science BSc Honors in Chemistry from the University of Ibadan in 1979, and MSc in Analytical Chemistry with distinction from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria in 1982, and a PhD in Analytical Chemistry from Greenwich University, London, UK in 1988. She has about 40 years work experience in the various aspects of analytical chemistry in food, air, water, soil, and risk assessment of chemical pollutants. Professor Olayinka started her career at the Food and Drugs Administration, Oshodi, now National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration, NAFDAC, in 1982, and later to FIRO, and then in 1999 to the University of Lagos as a senior lecturer, and rose to become an associate professor in 2007 and professor in 2011. Professor Olayinka has supervised more than 150 undergraduate students, about 160 master's students, and 11 PhD students with specialization in analytical and environmental chemistry at the University of Lagos, and has over 75 publications in international journals. She is a member of several professional bodies, including the Royal Society of Chemistry, UK, Chemical Society of Nigeria, American Chemical Society, Fellow, Institute of Public Analysts of Nigeria, and Fellow of the Institute of Chartered Chemists of Nigeria. Professor Olayinka was the Chairman, Director of the Central Research Laboratory at the University of Lagos, 2013 to 2019. She is a consultant on the U.S. Chemical Security Program on chemical security and safety in Nigeria. Professor Olayinka has won several awards and grants for research from several organizations, including the Royal Society of Chemistry, UK, Central Research Committee of the University of Lagos, Lagos State Research and Development Council, LRDC, and Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund. Professor Olayinka is a reviewer of several international and local journals and has been an external examiner and assessor to many universities in Nigeria. She is happily married with children. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me Professor Mrs. Kehinde O Olayinka as she takes her keynote address.
To today's 2020 graduation ceremony of Mind Builder School, and thanking the chairman of the school, Mr. Tubosun Falore, for inviting me. A few weeks ago, Mr. Falore called and asked me to give a short speech at this year's graduation ceremony of the school. I gracefully accepted without any hesitation. Mr. Falore is a bosom friend to my brother-in-law, Pastor Olayinka O of the Redeemed Christian Church, Stevenage, UK. And so for me, it was a request from family, and it's a call to duty. I feel honored to have been invited to speak today on this special day. I know it is very special for the teachers who have labored tirelessly over the graduates and are so happy to see the fruit of their travails. Albeit, I'm sure you are sad to see them go. May the Lord bless you, wonderful teachers. Let me also thank the board of the school, especially Mr. and Mrs. Bosun Falore. This is a beautiful school. Mrs. Falore is the education director with a passion for imparting knowledge to young people. You have done well. You are now over 20 years as an educationist. Educationist with the school. I also thank the proud parents of the graduates who have given their time and money to see these children succeed. By God's grace, they will not disappoint you. Finally, and perhaps the most important, the students and graduates of today. This year's graduates are a special breed. They have been away from school for more than 5 months because of COVID-19, an unexpected pandemic. They've taken online classes, briefly came for revision classes, and off to take the West African School Certificate examination. Students, you have worked hard. May the Lord crown all your efforts with great success. Amen. Now it's time to move forward into a bright future. As you go out, know that your future is bright. Therefore, be bold, be courageous, be your best, and focus your energy on success, and it will be well with you. Remember that God is with you and He will direct you. You need to put God first. And with emphasis, I repeat, you need to put God first in all you do, and it will be well with you. Also, your parents, teachers are also cheering you on to success. So remember, you are not alone in this journey of life. The host of heaven is before you and cheering you on as well, and it will be well with you. Let me tell you, students, that the world outside the secondary school is both exciting and complex. So you need certain tips for success. You meet different kinds of people, some good, some bad, but you can determine to stand out and make a difference. Both here in Nigeria and as you go out abroad, if you have to go out for further studies. Determined to be different and make good choices. Our country is waiting for change and transformational agents that will make the country work. Unfortunately, the country is not working like we all desire it to do. We are looking for people who will hate corruption. Corruption has been the greatest problem of Nigeria. It is everywhere. In the schools, in the hospitals, in government, it's everywhere. Especially now with COVID-19 and with no money. We are looking for people who will make a difference. People who will make our electricity work 24/7, like it does abroad. People who will ensure there is running water in our taps through the water corporation, like in other developed countries. People who will bring security to our villages and cities so that we can live in safety and we will not have all these IDP camps again. The world is waiting for you, and with God you can achieve it. Here is to a bright future. So let me give you a few tips that you need for success in life, especially as you go into the university. The skills you develop at this next level will be useful for your journey of life, and it's important that you develop them properly. So some of the tips I will give you will help you towards those skills. The first one, I would just limit myself to just 4. There are several, but I'll limit myself to just 4. The first one is effective communication. You need to be an effective communicator in your journey of life. To be an effective communicator, you will learn to present your work and points in a clear way to your lecturers. And to do this, you need to learn to listen to others, to take from other people's ideas. You will learn to give PowerPoint presentations with confidence and always ask questions when you don't understand what you're taught. When you are taught something in class and you don't understand, put your hand up. Even if others are not doing so, put your hand up and ask questions. You are there to learn, so make sure you learn properly. Remember, you are developing skills for a bright future. Another tip for the university is that you need to build your confidence. When you are given an assignment, don't just be lackadaisical about it. Do some research on the internet and give it a good attempt. That way, you are loaded and you will not be ridiculed in class. Good preparations prevent poor performance. Also, try to learn from your mistakes because you are bound to make mistakes. So, learn from your mistakes and move on. Remember, no exam malpractice. That means no cheating. No matter what, no cheating. You have the brain and you would get it right. Another tip for life is for you to show initiative in school. Be a good team player, especially when you are in the laboratory. Don't just sit and watch others do the work. Do it yourself. Volunteer. Be the one to make the suggestions. They ask for volunteers. Put your hand up and say, I volunteer. You can even volunteer to be the group leader or be the class representative. The more you work, the better you become. If you are given a good assignment, a group assignment by your lecturers, learn from others. Don't copy their work. Do it yourself. Submit your homework on time. That's one aspect that is so important. Some students will do the homework and put it in their bag and forget it there. Submit your homework on time. And make sure you attend classes on time. Make sure you have your class timetable. Don't depend on others for the class timetable. No one will be there, no lecturer will be there to prod you to attend classes. It's unlike secondary school when your teachers will phone your parents. Nobody will be there to do that for you. So make sure you attend your classes and on time. You have to be disciplined because the university gives a lot of freedom. But you need to determine yourself to be different and be a disciplined person. That way you are building skills for a bright future. The last point, or the last tip I will give you, is that always be part of a team when you are given assignments. Don't be a loner. Don't be by yourself. Don't just carry your bag and just be on your own. No. Look for like-minded people. Learn to take instructions in a team, even when the team leader is younger than you or less intelligent than you. Listen to the ideas from others. Take their ideas and then contribute your ideas and rub ideas together. So don't ever be an onlooker. Always take active parts in group projects and in assignments. These are the skills you need to develop for a bright future. Let me add, very importantly, that you also need to develop a godly character. Be humble, be kind, be trustworthy, be responsible, be disciplined, and be a person of integrity. Choose your friends carefully. Don't just make friends anyhow. Watch the kind of people you move with. Be it in your hostels, be it in your class, be it even in the church or in the mosque. Watch the kind of people you move with. Don't join the rat race to do evil. It will be well with you. Remember to make your parents proud always. When you develop these traits and this good attitude, you are developing good leadership skills which you will need in the world of work. And you will then be a transformational or change agent which the country is looking for. In conclusion, my dear graduates, as you go to the next level, use your freedom wisely. Remember, he who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companions of fools will be destroyed. I pray for you using Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Here is to the bright future. We celebrate your graduation and wish you all the best in the future.